So, it is not every day that I get to introduce somebody who has alias street names. This is very exciting to me. I'm introducing the Rancho Pandillero team today. We're starting with Osfi. Raise your hands, please. Um, with a passion for graffiti ignited in his youth, Alonso Yanez, artistically known as Osfi, has transformed his craft into a tool for social change. What began as a personal form of self-expression became a lifelong mission to guide young people away from risky environments and imagine new possibilities for their future. Next up is going to be Sombra. Give a wave, please. Hip hop educator and rap artist. Gabriela Camilo, aka Sombra, is a powerful voice in Mexican rap with over 15 years in the hip hop scene. She discovered the transformative power of music at age 17, used rap to overcome personal struggles with addiction and violence. Like Asfi, her mission is to help others, especially youth, find their voice and rewrite their stories. Helping them is going to be Shaggy. Paolo Aguado, known as Shaggy, first came to the free art studio at Rancho Pandillero looking for a space to feel seen and heard. The studio became his sanctuary, a place of freedom and self-expression. He's currently a student in university, and he also serves as a bridge between the mentors and the youth. Come on up, please, and help me welcome. Perhaps start talking.
Okay. I'd like to start with talking about what is casa, because, we work from volunteering by Ranchero Pandillero, but it's like a subdivision from casa. Casa is it's a non-benefit institution that works with youth, with young people, for preventing such things as substance abuse, uh, familiar violence, domestic violence, and yeah, in general, violence or like risking things that youth people in Mexico, it's very dangerous for them. Uh, 43% of youth, of kids from 10 to 14 years old, are in danger of substance abuse, and that leads us to things like narco traffic and and much violence, or it can be even other criminal actions, right? Like being thieves or something like that. We all know that youth people, it's the most vulnerable, uh, mm, yeah, like the most vulnerable sector of the population, because they are so much, how do you say, like influence. You can be influenced when you're very young. So Ranchero Pandillero wants to deal with all this risk that the youth it's affronting by art, principle, mainly by art, by creativity, and also I would like to you to see, as I do see Ranchero Pandillero, that it's like a familiar community. I would like to talk about my personal experience, that it was just a year ago on a graffiti event. I used to draw a lot before, but I was never being involved in a mural. So when I saw an event of graffiti by Ranchero Pandillero, it was an opportunity for me to get along with all the people that now I admit they're my friends. Uh, yeah, well, like I already told you, it's a non-benefit institution that deals with health and education problems in younger people. Our mission is to empower the human dignity by creating art principally. We're much involved like in hip hop culture because that's the way we manage things, but we do have all kinds of art, right? It's not just like rap. You can We have a radio station and a recording studio for all kinds of songs. Uh, the challenges, how that I already told you, it was poverty, domestic violence, substance abuse, and school desertion. That it's very common on kids, especially in San Miguel de Allende. There are many schools. Even I was looking for some information and I found that there are much more schools than the government asked for us, but it's not. It's education that it's not that doesn't benefit the 100% to the youth. So that's when the government fails, and we as an ONG or as an institution can do something. Uh, like I told you, it's a preventing program, Ranchero Pandillero, to prevent all these problems. Like I told you, we would like to empower all this creativity that many young people have because I've seen it by my own eyes, right? That there are many kids that have so much talent, and it's very sad when all the dreams or all the potential they have just because of poverty, of violence, or because of drug abuse, it comes down, right? Just all that soul or that dignity that they deserve, it comes down because of all of these problems. Uh, yeah, well, like I already told you that 43% of young people from 10 to 14 years old are at risk or have already been using drugs. So that's a very concerning number, right? 43%, almost the half of the adolescents. Uh, the problem also is because of the peer influence. That's where I think that Ranchero Pandillero can make a difference because, like I told you, it's more like also being a family, right? So if you have many friends that are artists that are not harming people, that are making all this cultural and reaching this cultural level, it's just benefit for all, for the city and for the younger people. This is an image from El Malanquin. It was from an event called Graph Style, Estilografo, and it was from 2023 when I met Casa and Ranchero Pandillero. It was in the Graph Style 2024. We have the radio station and the recording studio. for all these youth. Well, it can be actually all the people, right? But it's more focused to younger people to record their songs. And I told you that there are more like hip hop songs, like rap, but it can be all kinds of music. The radio station, if you want to listen to it someday, it's 92.1 Radio Cascabel, and it's just not about like hip hop songs or that. Actually, they talk about I don't know, even architecture. They talk about many cultural things, and to broadcast all this information that I'm giving to you, and to let the city know how we're working to benefit the people. Uh, we also have psychological support here at Casa, and well, it's just all a community, right? There is also a library where you can consult all kinds of information, and even Sombra can is always giving us a guidance, or well, not me, but to the rappers, a guidance to talk about songs, to not just talk about random things, right? That interest us, but it can be more cultural and more intellectual even. We all have so have therapy sessions, and we like to visit the rehab centers to give the culture and all the art. We like to broadcast that to the rehab, because sometimes I think that it can be just that difference, right? Just like having a hobby, even to not let us down, right? Uh, and like I told you, Sombra, that is the one that is working with us about the recording studio. Uh, yeah, also give us like expression tips, right? Even like for performing at the rap event and all kind of things. Oh, this one is my friend. He his pseudonym is Seki. His name is Ezequiel, and I met him 1 year ago, and he's so much talented. And all this year that I've been painting with him, he has improved a lot, and I think that this can, uh, yeah, that this can benefit many young people that have many home issues, right? We're like a family, and we like to paint, and I think that's very pretty to think about, because when I'm painting with all of them, like murals like this, or the ones that you have seen in Guadalupe, all of that, it feels like if I was eating like with my family, and we're not harming anyone, right? We're just having fun, and it's everything is correct at that time. This is some of the works from the volunteers, and what you'll find, well, I think that what you'll find always. I remember when I was accepted to come to Casa, or when I was invited to go, I always felt this like a family. I always felt that all of them were my friends, and they were all asking, "Oh, how do you paint?" Or and I was telling to them, show me how do you paint? What techniques do you use?" And it was always being like that. This is our art studio. We're daily from Monday to Friday, but on Thursdays are the most important day. Well, we have the class, the art class that develops my friend Aspi Alonso. Uh, and why community matters? Well, I think that this is like even like a dumb question because I think that community always does all right. It shapes all the city, always the community, right? Well, the money or some people can have more power to make things different, but I think always all of the community it's involved, like shaping the city, shaping the rules, and I think that this is very important because, like I told you, the government facilities are insufficient, so we need more. We desperately need private organizations. I would like it to be not to be like that, but we need them. And well, this is all the information that we have for you to, if you wanna give some help. And yeah, well, I will like just to invite you, and if you have uh, young people in your family or friends, to come and visit us at Santa Julia, number 15 in Colonia Santa Julia. Yeah, is the street and the neighborhood it's called the same. Thank you very much.
Hi, guys. My name is David. I was a high school teacher for 29 years in the Bronx. I appreciate what you're all doing. Okay, yo agradezco mucho que estás haciendo. Para mí, es tú eres el futuro de San Miguel de Allende. You are the future. And I so much appreciate the fact I don't have to explain to you how difficult it is to be an adolescent, a young person in a place like San Miguel. I hope that my club, Midday Rotary, will do more in terms of supporting your activities. These are the activities that will be the future of San Miguel. People come to me all the time and say, David, what's San Miguel going to be like in 5 or 10 years? Without these young people, you can just imagine. They're the key to our future. Midday Rotary can do more for our adolescent community. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias.
Thank you so much.
I have a question that I'm going to need your help translating, Shaggy. The Rotary Club has difficulties reaching a lot of the smaller communities where we want to do our work, and I'm sure you're encountering the same problems. My question is, how do you get to the people who are at risk, who are not looking for you, but need you?
¿Cómo llegamos a los jóvenes que están en riesgo de todo esto que les decimos? Uh, w- oh, no.
La forma en que nosotros nos acercamos es yendo a las colonias más vulnerables.
The way that we work is by going to all the communities like schools and ranger communities, like on the outside of the, yeah.
Sí, lugares en donde sabemos que hay jóvenes que se reúnen en ciertos ratos en donde pues sabemos que están consumiendo alguna sustancia.
And even like for information that they say on the street, we can know sometimes where they are consuming these substances, or what are the neighborhoods that are vulnerable.
A través de eventos comunitarios que realizamos en los barrios, también vamos a escuelas y también realizamos todo lo que tiene que ver con programas en estaciones de radio.
And we, we get information from all schools, and for events, all the people that come to us also, it's like always giving us information that they would like to do this or that, and that's the way we get all the information.
En la cual se busca impulsar a los jóvenes a través de las artes, desarrollando habilidades y dándoles conocimientos para que ellos puedan aportar más a más jóvenes, que esto sea recíclope.
We would like to reach more younger people to see their talent, their skills, and improve them.
Thank you for your wonderful presentation. I'm amazed at the work that you do. This is very personal for me. I have a dear friend. She's actually Chilean. She lives here in San Miguel. She grew up in Puebla and then in the United States, in Delaware. She has an adopted African American daughter who is really struggling. And last night she was suicidal, and they were in the state hospital. I think this morning they were still waiting to see a psychiatrist. And I know from your work, there's often not a lot of resources available. So my question to you is, her daughter is really struggling with identity issues, gender issues. I think she's about 14. She's amazingly creative. Again, African American, not Mexican, but definitely roots. And I was wondering if your program would work with children like this.
Bueno, voy a traducir. La hija de su mejor amiga tuvo un intento de suicidio anoche y ahorita están buscando o esperando ser atendidas por psiquiatra. Y ella está teniendo problemas con el tema de género, identidad de género, y si su programa atiende algo. Yo sé que ustedes tienen colectivo Colores 41 y no sé si podrían platicarnos un poquito más al respecto y del acompañamiento psicológico que ustedes tienen.
Lo de género también. No, pues primero. Es que tú sabes lo que sabes.
Nosotros contamos también con un equipo de psicólogos que trabajan a nivel profesional con este tipo de temas. Sabemos que la posibilidad de que una persona que tiene situaciones de riesgo como la parte del suicidio es muy importante. Entonces, el momento en el que nosotros podemos vincularlo es a través del acompañamiento en el que nosotros tenemos el primer vínculo para acercarnos y de ahí conlleva a que nosotros podamos crear el vínculo directo con nuestras compañeras de psicología, así como nuestras compañeras que tienen el conocimiento en cuanto a todo lo que tiene que ver con la comunidad LGBT.
In CASA, we do have a concern with gender and sexual issues or identity issues. So what we do is by the first arrangement we have with them, they can tell us if they're having a problem, and we link them with the people that can give them support, psychological support or whatever they need. So yes, we work directly with all the links we need to that issue.
Por ahora sabemos que la comunidad pues aún sufre discriminación, sufre mucho abuso también. Entonces, la forma en que nosotros podemos aportar siempre es trabajando con ellos directamente, hacer el acompañamiento, porque a lo mejor es válido que puedan contactar al psicólogo, a la psicóloga, al psiquiatra, pero también es muy importante entender qué está pasando con la persona, sentir como la parte del acompañamiento de amistad y de ahí es cuando podemos crear la confianza e ir directamente con un profesional.
Most of all, what we do is have a reach with people where they can talk to us like a family, right? So we have a direct touch with the people. So the first contact, so they can tell us all the problems because we know sometimes there's no money or something to go to the psychologist or the psychiatric. So that's why.
As a long-term resident of Colonia San Antonio, San Antonio is covered with beautiful artwork on the buildings. Do any of your students participate in doing that artwork? And if a resident wants to have artwork done on their home, can they contact you to have an artist come out and do that artwork?
Yes, we can. Of course. Yeah, I think sí, hicimos. Yeah, we have worked at San Antonio. I don't, but we have reached to all neighborhoods. We can talk from all neighborhoods to, like you're saying, even giving an aesthetical improvement in the city, the way it looks. And yes, we can work in all communities. I think all the city it's vulnerable in this moment. Yeah, sí es con casa, ¿no?
Sí, es correcto.
Yeah.
Who helped with the presentation, and as you all know, is the liaison with the government. If you have any trouble contacting, I'm sorry, if you have any trouble contacting CASA, get in touch with Sophia, and she will help you. I'd also personally like to thank Stu, who worked a lot on this presentation, and thank you so much.
¿Ustedes nada más trabajan en San Miguel o en las comunidades también? ¿O se acercan a las comunidades?
Sí, nos acercamos a las comunidades. We have reached to all communities, all San Miguel City.
Se trabaja en lo que es San Miguel de Allende y sus alrededores, en todas las comunidades. Igual a todos se les da el servicio como.
Realmente hay comunidades que les damos la prioridad. Hay comunidades que les damos prioridad porque, bueno, son más de 600 comunidades aquí. Sabemos que no, pues quisiéramos trabajar, pero realmente hay bastante. Realmente, como se dan cuenta, bueno, somos la parte primordial de Ranchero Pandillero, pero requerimos también más voluntarios, porque obviamente el trabajo es amplio y ahorita solamente estamos trabajando con 5 comunidades que están, digamos que a una más o menos a 40 minutos de distancia de San Miguel y por lo regular trabajamos primero en escuelas de San Miguel de Allende y de ahí damos prioridades también a comunidades.
In the outlines, we know that there are more of 600 communities in the city. Right now, we're only working with five of them because we need more volunteers, we need more resources. But in these 5 communities, we gave them the priority because well, they're the ones that we can reach, and they're already from 40 minutes from the city, so it's a challenge.
primero en español y luego en inglés. Los conozco, sé lo que hacen, he estado ahí con ustedes, los he acompañado en varios eventos, pero mi pregunta es, yo sé que aman lo que hacen, ¿de dónde sale tanta inspiración? I know them, I've been there en casa many times, I can say they're my friends. I've been with them in different activities throughout town. And this is a personal question. I know they're talented. I know they love what they do. But sometimes I see them and they have this passion. Where does it come from? It's just from de, de ayudar a la gente. Es un amor de dónde viene todo esto.
¿Quieres responder tú? Sí, responde. Si quieres.
Ok. Hola, pues más que nada, creo que esta parte del sentir, de apoyar, de brindar, esta parte creo que nace, ¿no? De ti, de esta parte de ver el crecimiento de un joven que tal vez estuvo en un problema de adicciones, de violencia, y el poder ver cómo él trasciende y puede superar estas pruebas que se ponen enfrente de él. Y creo que la inspiración más bonita, pues, es el aportar, ¿no? El poder brindar estos conocimientos que tú puedes brindar a los demás para que ellos después en un futuro pues puedan apoyar a otros jóvenes en situaciones vulnerables y también pues en cuestiones artísticas, ¿no? Que es lo importante. Y pues realmente pues lo hago de amor, de mucho cariño y me nace del corazón y creo que siempre estoy dispuesto y disponible para ellos. Gracias.
The inspiration comes from a personal feeling, like, with the necessity, the necessity for feeling. Uh, the most important thing is that to help other people to face their challenge, with all these risks that we have been talking about. So these young people that we are helping in the future, that they can help other people, and well, that this one this this is my answer also. I think that, like, doing murals, it's for me it's a very personal hobby, because and if I'm at my house, I have seen that I don't have much courage to draw or to paint. But when I do it with five people, I don't know, it's different. It's like having meal with a beloved one, or I don't know. It's more about community, and to I think that is more about change. It's a desire of changing all the people.
Well, muchísimas gracias a todos. Thank you for the wonderful opportunities that you're giving these at-risk youth, the positive and productive alternatives that you're giving them, and helping them to have a happier and healthier future. So thank you. Also, the van that was in that last photo, that's our mobile library van. Our Rotary Club donated that van, and Ivar, our very own Ivar, past president and member of our club, was leader of that project when this club created the mobile library to go out into the Campo communities that didn't have access to books. So thank you to Ivar, and thank you to CASA. We donated the van to CASA. So we are happy to see it still in use. So muchísimas gracias a todos.
Thank you very much.
Gracias. 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 Okay. Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here, and have a wonderful week.